Hi everyone, I am Pink Raisa Pangitan, and today I'm going to report about decision emergence theory. So, what is decision emergence theory? I'm gonna read first what is decision emergence theory. Decision emergence theory is a communication theory developed by B. Aubrey Fisher that explains how group decisions naturally develop over time through communication. Instead of making decisions instantly, groups go through a series of predictable phases as they work toward a final decision. This kind of theory emphasizes to undergo through process by observations, group discussions that arises over within the organization. According to B. Fisher, there are four phases under decision emergence theory. First is the orientation. Orientation is where the members establish relationships but also tensions. Effective communication is very important in this phase, but it's also quite difficult because team members may not know each other well enough for complete trust to exist. Next is conflict. In conflict, new ideas will be discussed and there may be significant tension as the proposers and champions of alternative proposers approaches interact. If a natural order within the team emerges, then a strong team can result. However, in some teams, the conflict continues and completing functions can form. Second is conflict. Ang conflict is nag-focus sana sa may views, interests, or ideas that nag-occur during some decision-making process so that maka-create na ka new insights and adapt sa solution as long as it is managed constructively during the decision. The third one is the emergence. In the emergence, where the outcome of the conflict phase takes form. During this phase, some people may need to soften their position so as not to seem dominating. Individuals may need to put the interest of the team above their own personal needs and decisions. In emergence, this is where decisions naturally develop over time through ongoing interactions, adjustments, and also influence of various factors. In emergence, it also highlights the decisions predetermined but evolve as a group of organizations. Reinforcement. In reinforcement, decisions or behaviors are strengthened. In the reinforcement, this is where the group aligned and give final outcome or a collective outcome. I have an example here. It is a NASA activity where teams are given a crash landing scenario and are required to rate a list of items needed importance from 1 to 15. First comes orientation where they discuss the scenario. Then comes conflict as each member argues their reasoning for putting the items in the order that they believe. Emergence follows as each member realizes that not everyone can be correct. Listening to each individual point of view is important here in order to reach the final phase of reinforcement, where the team regroup and agree on the end result, regardless of whether they would have personally come to the same conclusion if working alone. Here, orientation, NASA teams need to discuss early ideas and gather information. In conflict, disagreements arises about missions, goals, budgets, and timeline. In emergence, team integrated ideas and aligned mission goals. In reinforcement, unified group commits to mission and plan. We have the strength and weaknesses of decision emergence theory. The strength is it captured the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of decision making and complex system. The weakness is the lies in difficulty in providing clear perspective guidance and its potential for overlooking structured or deliberate planning. Decision emergence theory is primarily considered a qualitative theory because it focuses on describing the communication processes and group decision making and developed through observations of group interactions, pattern, paces, behavior, and how do emergence natural through the conversation. That's all everyone and thank you for watching. Sawadika.